to say your first, middle, and last name, and that you give me permission to record.
I have two middle names.
So say both.
Okay, Alexis Tiffany Eileen Rivera.
And I give her permission.
Yes.
No, you got to say it.
Yes, you have permission.
Perfect. All right. Now, I need your hands up here because I work with the Archangel Micheal in the love zone, which is heart to heart. So if you cross your arms or legs or ankles or wrists, you're literally blocking it. Got it? So don't
Wait,
cross.
what?
Don't cross your arms or legs.
Okay.
All right? Now you're on the clock. Okay. So say your name one more time. I'm going to put it in a prayer to the Archangel Micheal to bring in your people, show me a vision, or tell me what I have to tell you.
Alexis Tiffany Eileen Rivera.
Oh, hello. There's a woman coming in with a cat. Who's the mother figure that passed, and who liked cats?
Maybe my grandma. I know she used to have cats.
Okay, well, this is your grandma then. She's literally holding like a yellow cat right here. She's right here, literally. So that was fun. All right, hold on. Listen, she's very proud of you, and she wants you to stop this negative mind speak in your head. Do you understand that? You're better than that, she says, and I want you to succeed. Stop listening to people that don't give a shit about you. Do you understand that? Okay, because you are definitely someone who works in the service of others, and that is your spiritual journey. So, did you want to be a teacher, a nurse, or something like that?
Okay, when I was little, I wanted to be a teacher. Then I wanted to be a psychologist, and lately I realized I think it's because putting it both together, I want to help people. I want to teach people things. That's what I want to do.
Well,
spiritually.
This is your spiritual journey. You can commingle any profession you want, but no matter what you do, helping others is your bailiwick. This is what you put on the planet to do. You're like a light worker. And that's why sometimes you take shit from people out of nowhere. It just hits you left field. That's because your light is so strong, it dims them, and they don't know what to do with it. Got it?
Yeah.
So you are very psychic, very intuitive. And I would dare say they're showing me this golden light, which is the light of an empath. Do you feel a lot of energy around you? Yeah, you're an energy person. Even no matter where you live or what work you do, when you go and look for a job, you literally have to feel the energy around you to see if these are your people. Because if it doesn't feel good, it ain't for you. Got it? Including the house or apartment that you're living in. If it feels some kind of way or the energy is off, run like hell.
How about if it feels like home? Like
if it feels
right.
like home, then it's you. Then it's for you. Got it? Because you'll know that feeling. You'll walk in and go, wow,
I've experienced
this is
both.
nice.
So, yeah.
Well, that's why they had you experience both. So you know the good from the not so. So go with the good. Even if this is cheaper, go with this. Because you won't be happy here. It'll be like a money pit. Money will just keep coming out, and you won't know why. But here, you'll be balanced. And they said fortunate. The word they use is fortunate. So they want you to know life is not against you. So if things were going not quite your way, it's going to flip. It's like they just turned the switch up. And I think the reason why you had to feel that way is so that you could quickly get rid of people that no longer serve you.
I went through a purge of people for the past couple of months. A lot of people I've lost.
Good. You're supposed to lose them. And I know that sounds horrible. They don't want you to feel lonely or alone, but they want you to find your tribe, your people. people who believe the same thing you do, people with the same energy you do. You're a light worker, so people who don't have that are lower frequency are going to suck the energy out of you. You just have to stay high frequency, which means do things that make you happy. Do things that are in gratitude. Listen to uplifting music, especially when someone makes you feel low.
Yeah.
You got to immediately switch that so you don't stay in that low vibe, because you don't want to attract any more of those low vibrational people. That's why they're getting rid of them for you. It's like an elevation is happening for you. You're becoming more spiritual,
Makes so much
more
sense.
psychic, more intuitive. Uh, they said more boundaries. Before you didn't have a lot of boundaries. Now you know how to say no or pick and choose who you want to be with and who you want to tell to go to hell. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. Do you know someone who either died from suicide, an overdose, or had an addiction issue, drugs, alcohol, sex, gambling, or food?
Noah, I believe, passed from an overdose or
Well,
something.
he's here.
Noah?
Yeah, he just wants to tell you two things. I'm sorry, I should have listened. And two, he's in the good place and he's got animals around him. And he just wants to thank you for trying to help him, even though he didn't take the advice, because nobody could have changed his path. This is where he would have ended up. So don't feel some kind of way like you could have helped. He just wants you to know he did appreciate you trying. Does that make sense? And he keeps telling me, just tell her I love her. I'm always with her. I'm as close as a nose on your face. So who is he to you?
He was a really good friend.
And he's still a really good friend. Got it?
Did his wife also pass?
Hold on. He said, no, only the good die young. What the fuck? Excuse me. Huh. I would say no.
No.
No. Because he said only the good die young. Was she not so good?
Um, we were. I feel like we were supposed to be friends, but she kind of chose the wrong crowd that were against me. That it was a really dark time. So she kind of like, even though she knew that they were lying about me, because there was proof, but she
She
chose
still
somebody.
perpetrated it. Yeah. That's why. Let it go. That was a bad situation.
And then somebody told me that she committed suicide, but I don't know.
He said no.
Okay.
So I don't see her with him.
Okay.
If she tried, she survived. Is he? Did someone slit their wrists?
I don't know. Maybe her or maybe my sibling.
Okay. That's funny. They just showed me someone doing this to their wrist. That was weird. And I don't know. I can't see a face. I can only see wrist.
I don't know.
All right, just park that.
Mhm.
When that person identifies themselves, I'll come back to it. Uh, they said, be brave. The best is yet to come. So they don't want you to feel lonely or some kind of way, because there is love around you, even though you're cautious around love. They want you to trust your gut. You have a good discernment of people, and sometimes you let them get away with murder. Next time someone shows you who they are, Believe it and let them go. So you save yourself years of pain and second guessing yourself, because they're not your problem. It's just because you're a light worker that they come to you, and you don't have to take on everybody else's issue. Remember, when you try to help them with their lesson becomes your lesson, their karma becomes your karma. You need to let them go.
I'm thinking about someone named Jonah.
What was that?
Jonah, like I was really good friends with somebody. I felt like we were vibing well, but then they showed me like really immature sides to them.
Well, believe it, because it's a trap.
Oh yeah.
They don't want you to go back and learn a lesson you already learned from these other people. So they don't want you to be with someone who's a narcissist. It's all about them. Nothing you do is right. When you hear those words where someone argues with you who has oppositional defiance, run like hell. These are not your people.
Yeah.
Your people are going to love you, nurture you, enrich you, and encourage you. These other people aren't doing any of that. And this is why you're feeling this way. But you will find your tribe, because this is a very psychic and karmic time. They're covering you in the color blue, which is one of the angelic colors. So they're also showing me you're destined for greatness. You may not see it now, but something that you're doing, saying, or writing is going to pick up traction somehow. Does that make sense?
I used to write my manifestations on paper, like during big moon phases or something.
Well,
And I actually have it with me.
good. They see it, because the next new moon is August 4th at 7:13 a.m. So on August 3rd at night, go out and burn it.
Burn it?
Burn it. Because smoke will send whatever it is that you wrote to the high spirits, and they will help manifest your move. You wanted to move?
Yes.
Yeah, they know what you want. They're showing me 3 short trips for you.
Two things.
What?
I wanted to end up living with my grandpa for some time. So I know I need to have a talk with him about it. But then eventually I want to move out of state. When I'm more stable and I actually have more money, I want to move out of state.
Well, you will. What does Florida and Pennsylvania mean to you?
Florida, my Uncle Jimmy's there.
Okay.
In Pennsylvania, I know I went to Hershey Park with my family before there.
Yeah, just Park, Pennsylvania. Because when you said move, someone in my ear said Pennsylvania. I don't know why Pennsylvania yet.
Yeah.
So I don't know if it has to do with you working remotely or something to that effect. But you are literally reinventing yourself between now and 2025. So write down whatever it is that you want to come to you, and they're going to try and help you get it. Got it? Because you've been in, like, they keep showing me the butterfly around you, which is like transformation.
I'm wearing a butterfly ring because of that.
Oh, jeez, there you
I
go.
really connect with butterflies.
Well, it's very karmic, very spiritual. You're becoming very spiritual. And your grandfather is coming in, and the judge's robes mean you have a hard decision to make. Did you have another grandfather that passed?
Grandpa Richie?
Yeah. And he wants you to weigh your options and then talk to your grandfather, the one that's alive. Because he doesn't want you to get stuck taking care of someone instead of living. Got it? Because he doesn't want you to get stuck like you feel like you're in a prison. Now you're taking care of someone elderly. You have to weigh the balance and make sure you want to do this. Again, feel the energy around the situation. If it feels good for you, do it. Got it?
Yes.
Because they just don't want you to be someone's nurse or someone's purse. Got it?
Yeah.
All right. How old is your other grandfather?
He should be like 80, like about there.
Okay. It may be for a short time till you save enough money to do what you have to do.
To move to another state.
Yeah.
I've been planning. I was telling myself maybe 6 months to a year. I would like to save as much money to leave.
Okay. Start putting that into motion. Got it? Because eventually you're going to have your own business. What kind of business did you want?
Something with helping people spiritually, whether it's readings or whether it's just guiding people.
Now, I know you're going to tell me no, but did you ever want to be a minister?
No.
Hello, neither did I, but here I am. I'm a real ordained minister. And for some reason, they keep showing me you helping people like a minister. Could be a therapist, it could be a minister, but just park that. Because if you had told me 20 years ago I was going to be a minister, I would have told you you have two heads. But here it is, it happens, shit happens. So go and really live life and choose wisely. They keep saying that. Just don't choose what someone else tells you to choose. Your life is not everybody else's.
I want to do me.
Yeah, you have to do you. Even if you wanted to be a Reiki master or something with healing,
Yes.
they want you to know that no one can take away your shine unless you let them. Got it? It's been my pleasure, love. Whenever you need me, this is where you're going to find it on my YouTube page.
Thank you so much.
You're very welcome.
Thank you.
Take care.